Well, hello, hello, hello. Much love to you all. May God bless you all. Hit that like button to help get this out. And also at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight, it's the second song of my Wrath album coming out tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Also shared a video yesterday to talk about November 30th. Come on out to the 15th annual first time ever Bible trivia. It's a video I made. It's only like a minute and like 6 seconds. Give you a laugh, but we're gonna have some fun with some Bible trivia at the end of the month. Um, there's many different numbers coming out on this earthquake that hit the Philippines, but either way, it was a very strong one. I got some pictures and video. It really did a lot of damage out there. I've donated some money to some ministries in the Philippines before, in this region, actually, where they've gotten hit. So I have not messaged them on Facebook yet to see if all is well where they're at. I hope and pray it is. But this one says a 6.7. Here we see it says 7.2. Then when I go to the list of the earthquakes, we see it says a 6.7. So it looks like they downgraded it a little bit like they usually do. But we see that just as 18 minutes ago, they had a 2.5. They are still being, here, let me refresh it. They're still being hit. All right, Mexico, Baja, Mexico, just 4 minutes ago, got a 2.7. Yeah, it was 18 minutes ago. They had a 2.5 around in the same region as the Philippines. Greece had a small one. Philippines, again, there's a lot of them on here on the Philippines here that are some small ones now. I had a 3 in Anchorage, Alaska 40 minutes ago, 3.1 in New Zealand. They have not reported, only one felt it, this one in Afghanistan. So no number on it yet. But Kazakhstan had a 4.8 just an hour and 34 minutes ago. It's a pretty good size one. 4.2 in Indonesia, 4.2 in Myanmar. That's Burma. They had a pretty big one as well. 4.4 in the same area, Burma. 4.0 in Mexico. 4.3 in China. 4.9 in China. 4.2 in Indonesia. Excuse me, had to sneeze real quick. 4.4 in the Philippines. 4.0 in New Zealand, 4.5 in Japan. A lot of earthquakes today. 4.7 in Afghanistan. So that other one we've seen up there could be an aftershock. 6.7 in the Philippines. This was the huge one. 4.8 in Indonesia. Indonesia's had quite a few today too, and Burma. There's another one. Mexico 4.1, Taiwan 4.3, 4.3 in the Philippines. So 4.5 in China, 4.5 in Burma, Papua New Guinea 4.6, a 4.8 in Tajikistan, 4.5 in Alaska, 5.3 in Indonesia, 4.2 in Argentina, 4.1 in Peru, 4.1 in Burma, 5.1 in Burma, or 5.7 in Burma. 4.4 in New Zealand, 4.9 in this area, 4.1 in this area too. Timor, however you say that. 4.1 in Tajikistan, 4.0 in Honduras. Guys, quite a few earthquakes today. And of course, the biggest one that's being reported on is in the Philippines right now. The Bible tells us there would be shaking. And boy, there is lots of shakings going on. Lots of shakings. Just look at this. Lots of people in this region felt it. It was right here in this region. I got some video that shows some things. Well, just look at all the seismic activity happening in this region. Quite a bit. And we see the end times says that this powerful undersea earthquake set a tremor. So let me now go down here. Here's a picture I have of one of the this is the shopping center where a lot of the video is taking place. Just a lot of damage. I feel bad for him, man. I'm not going to keep playing the sound there. Because I mean, they're just, they're scared. And hey, there's going to be a great earthquake at one point in time, as the Bible tells us, that's going to be worse than this. But I'm just not going to play the audio because I don't want to flip anybody out with all the screaming and everything going on. But as you can tell, just there's nowhere for them to go. I mean, this shopping center just it got destroyed. I mean, people are trying to run with their children. Children are crying. Just pure mayhem, guys. Pure mayhem. Look at all the dust coming out. When things like this happen, there's really just not really anything you can do. Earthquakes is one of those things you really can't like prepare for, like a tornado or a hurricane. You really can't prepare for these things. So here's another video in the same place, but a different view, as you can just see panels falling off of the just fallen. And this is where that one picture was taken. You see the aftermath. That lady that was running around, she needed to probably hurry and come up in there. But, just people don't have no stable ground or anything. I just feel really, I've never been in an earthquake like a major one. I've felt some minor ones throughout my life, but I just couldn't imagine being in this predicament here, in this building, seeing these things. That's the first video we had seen. Now people are showing it again inside here. Just everything. Now here is, I'll play the sound here. This is out in the port city where they have all their boats. As you can just tell that it just washed up a lot of the boats, flipped the boats over, causing some waves. There could possibly be a tsunami warning since this has happened, since it did happen in the ocean. But
promise, guys.
this is of course a huge fishing city. They do a lot of fishing here, and a lot of destruction that was caused from this. As you can hear, the waves were coming in. But keep them in your prayers, guys, as they are going through these things. My heart goes out for this family too. As a street preacher myself, it's a risk we take, street preaching. So, like I've said many times, persecution is going to come here to America. When will people see it? The old man just a few weeks ago that was stomped to death in California holding an Israeli flag. Um, it's coming here. And he was on a street corner in Glendale, and he has life-threatening injuries. He was shot in the head, and it happened on the north west corner of 51st, and it was around 6 p.m. His friends say that he was standing with a megaphone preaching the gospel to people passing by, then something he apparently had done countless times before, like I have too. I've street preached countless times, and just somebody had just drove by and shot a bullet right into his head. People yelling at him, hateful comments like you guys have seen on my channel too. People cursing at me, giving hateful comments like you've seen on any other street preacher, telling you get off the streets, all types of things when you're just giving the gospel. I mean, literally, I have just quoted John 3:16, and it had people just literally manifest and just yell at me. So I don't know if he has I don't know any further news on him. He had life-threatening injuries. There's a possibility that he might still be on critical condition. Um, so I'm trying to read here to see if it says anything, but I haven't heard anything else on him. So either way, family needs prayer. Volcanoes erupting around the world. I have not used a article from Israel 365 in a while, but with the increase of volcanic activity and earthquakes worldwide, it is a really good article they have put up here. Many Bible verses tell us about, there will be fire, pillars of smoke, all types of things. And guys, we are living in the biblical end days, and this is not to scare people. It is to say, look, we really need to take things seriously. There was 19 volcanoes that are currently erupting, and there are about 46 ongoing volcanic eruptions on the earth right now, according to this video. Just magma is spewing everywhere, and volcanic eruptions everywhere. This video I've done recently in Iceland. The whole town through here is like cracking. Steam's coming out, which is proving that there is volcanic activity. You can find this on Israel 365 to read more in depth. I'm going to just go through a little bit of it. We know that in Jeremiah 10:10, going to paraphrase some of it, his wrath will tremble the whole earth, and the nations uh, are not able to abide to his indignation. Zechariah talks about a third will be put through the fire. Prophet Ezekiel, the Magog and Gog war. There's so many things going on in the world right now, and that's why we continue to do Bible studies and continue to try to say, "Hey, come on in, fellowship with us. Let's all dine and sup together in the Word of the Lord." So before I close, it looks like 8 minutes ago, another pretty good sized earthquake, 4.3, hit Honduras. Um, and some other small ones. Looks like Poland got a small one. The earth is shaking, guys. The earth is shaking. As we see here, one above a six, two between 5 and 6, 48 in the fours and fives. There's been a lot. There's been 1,203 earthquakes in the past 24 hours alone. So lots of people needing prayers. If this man is still in critical condition, family needs prayers, all in the Lord's will. If he goes as a martyr or if he will come out as a testimony to continue to stand tall in the word of the Lord, either way, we have a very just God and a very loving God. So continue to keep this family in prayers. And if I see any other things about him, I'll put it on the community tab. But as of right now, I really do not have any other information about him except that he has life-threatening injuries was the last thing I've really heard about him. So don't forget to hit the like button. Join us tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern for the new song premiere, and may God bless you. If you like videos like this, hit the like button and subscribe. Much love to you all, and may God bless you.